Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome to the start of a brand new medieval campaign here today on Total War Attila. We're going to be playing as the Kingdom of Denmark. So guys, I want to make a deal with you first up. If this video can hit 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. If not, you just have to wait a little bit longer for that next upload. I'll put in the description below the medieval mod if you guys would like to download it and play along with me. This mod converts Total War Attila, the main grand campaign, to a medieval themed Europe, and we're going to be playing as the Kingdom of Denmark. It's the 12th century in Europe, and it's a very, very long time from the Viking Age, where we were at our height. For this series, I want to prioritize three things: raiding, trading, settling lands. From as far as Normandy to Kiev, I want to rebuild the North Sea Empire. I want to fulfill Ragnar legacy. So the main objective for this series is to take territory in England, of course. If we could bring back Danelaw, that'd be quite cool. Let's make Danelaw great again. I also want to push down and raid some of the Viking routes, of course, down in Spain. Maybe even give the Pope a bit of a visit, and we could even try and take Kiev and Dublin. We built those cities on trade. They are rightfully ours. I've just recently finished watching Season 3 of The Last Kingdom. I enjoyed it. It was good, that's all I'll say. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but if you do enjoy Vikings, I prefer Vikings, but go watch The Last Kingdom on Netflix. I actually just recently watched that Templar one. I can't remember what it was called, Nightfall, which I liked the first couple episodes, but then it went sort of into this sort of conspiracy, the Da Vinci Code sort of route, which I wasn't expecting at all. I was sort of expecting more of a The Last Kingdom sort of Viking sort of thing, which, it's alright. I didn't mind it. Just sort of like, whoa, it kind of came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like kind of conspiracy sort of stuff. I won't go into it too much, but I didn't mind it. If I knew before, I probably would have liked it more, but I can imagine it could be very divisive. Regardless, let's stop talking about TV shows I've been watching. So, we are going to be playing here today as Vladimir, I'm pretty sure it's Vladimir. Now, he is a descendant of Harold Bluetooth, and legend has it that he was a descendant of Sigurd Snake in the Eye and Ragnar Lothbrok. So, Vladimir here wants to reforge and reclaim and fulfill Ragnar's legacy. That's what we want to be doing. Ragnar's dream. So we are currently Catholic at the moment. We're going to keep that. I think it's definitely in our best interest. We can't actually convert to Christianity. We actually can go for a migration, which is interesting enough within itself. So I don't know too much historically about Vladimir, but yeah, his father was a Dane. He's one of the very first kings of Denmark, I do believe. But 1220, maybe you guys could let me know in the comments some interesting history if you're from Denmark, of course. So, we have Roskilde, Aarhus. They're the two major settlements out of our four here at the moment. So you get the general gist. Try and reforge the Viking expansion, the Viking Empire. Hopefully try and take England. The United Kingdom is our main objective. Scotland, Wales and Ireland. Maybe take northern France, raid down throughout Spain, maybe into the Byzantines, maybe have a crack at the Varangian Guard. But yeah, I want to try and set up settlements all over the world. But that's pretty much it. Let's quickly chuck a quick save. I've had enough rambling. Let's officially get stuck right into the series. Okay, so let's have a look at our family position at the moment. So we have Vladimir here, who is 50 years of age, currently married. She is 40, has 3 children. Gathuth, who is 27, Garthuth, who is 25, and Torstein, my son. Gunvor is my 22-year-old daughter. So why isn't Gathuth my heir? He's legitimately born. He's from my legacy. He should be the heir. Maybe historically he died and that's why he was there. But for this time around, Gathuth will be my heir, as he has a son, Torstein. which is a really cool name. Okay, let's bring some of these guys into the fold. Master of the Horse is probably our best bet. Okay, let's dive right into diplomacy itself. Let's have a quick look to see if there's any other kingdoms that share our blood. We've got Saxony, Brabant, Poland, and Brabant. And then we have, I always say Brabant, it's just so much easier to say. And we have the Kingdom of Sweden to the north. We will have Novgorod. Raiders coming shortly. Go check out my Teutonic Order campaign and Novgorod series if you haven't already on this mod. I have played on the Age of Charlemagne version of this mod, which only has sort of the western party. I have played as England and France. So, looks like we're going to be going after the Swedes firstly. Yep, so we can have the entire territory of Scandinavia here. Where else do we overlap? In Pomerania, in Poland. Poland strong. And then we got Hanover and Brabant here. So, probably trying to establish and take the entirety of these regions firstly is our best bet. But let's go back to diplomacy and let's sort by attitude. Let's get some trade rights here with the Saxons. The more trade rights we can establish throughout the empire would be better. So Saxony is actually a puppet of the Holy Roman Empire. We definitely want to get really friendly with them as quick as we can, as they are the biggest and largest faction at the moment, I imagine. No, they're not. But they bloody should be. If France and Holy Roman Empire team up, they are basically unbeatable in this mod. So, you really want to try and get on side. Poland, would you like to trade with me? Look, I'm more than happy to trade with you at the moment. Give me a little bit of salt there. That's good. Let's negotiate with the Holy Roman Empire. Moderate trade for a non-aggression pact. Can we try and increase this anymore? Military access I'm actually fine with. Just rejected. Let's go back to trade. We are Vikings. We love trading. So what would you want for a defensive alliance? Look, I really want to get good relations with you. So I'm actually okay with marrying my daughter to King Frederick here. 26 years of age. She's 22. She's a sword maiden. And if we can somehow secure an alliance with the Holy Roman Empire, I'm quite inclined to do that. I think it might actually go through. Accepted. We have a defensive alliance and a blood pact with the Holy Roman Empire. If we can sort of peace out with the Germans in the south, we can basically be free to raid. We can't actually go to Normandy, but sorry, Norway. Normandy's down here. We can pretty much raid free here in the north, which is good. So we've definitely got that sorted out. That's low. Would you like military access? I'm more than happy to give that to you. But huzzah! We have a defensive alliance with the Holy Roman Empire, and that's going to continue to grow. I'm not going to offer Sweden a trade agreement because they're going to be the first kingdom I'm more than likely going to be attacking in this series. So the French don't want anything to do with me. How about push a non-aggression pact their way? The Kingdom of England, we can trade with King Henry. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Sicily don't want to trade either, but I think that's pretty much it at the moment. We can't really throw any more non-aggression pacts around, and we've increased our tradable income quite considerably there. Okay, cool. Tech-wise, let's have a look at sort of what we're working with. Going straight into military is probably our best bet. I want to get a big, strong army up. This is the 12th century, so we've got some pretty strong armoured units. Maybe even just trying to go straight for that. However, trade might be a good idea as well, but there's no harm even just sort of heading our way slowly but surely to those better upgraded units. Trade and finance is fine at the moment. Victory. Control 30 regions. Maintain Scandinavia. Sack or loot certain territories. 10 research. Look, I'd rather just set my own objectives. I'm sure we're probably going to hit that by not sort of any target anyway. We're just sort of going to hit that eventually once we start taking out the UK, England and Scotland, which will be still far away. Alexander, strength ranking 22. Henry's currently 3rd on there. They're currently at war with the High Lordship of Ireland, so it does look like Scotland and England probably will go to war with each other. Okay, so let's have a quick look. So we've got a rather strong navy here, which is interesting. I don't know if we overly need a good navy. Yeah, it's good historically, but at the moment, 115 per turn. We're nearly better off just getting some proper spearmen. At our recruitment, at the moment, we can recruit Got Bondiers, which are our best quality swordsmen. Just some low tier axemen, crossbowmen, archers, and we can get some actually early riders, which is quite crucial. So let's start things off nice and right and get some proper military units. You can sit within the settlement. I would love to get you out of a navy if I could. I don't want my son to be an admiral, let's say. Okay, admiral, because he's probably going to die more than anything. So what is actually my capital? It's not Roskilde, it's Aarhus, I think. Yep, Aarhus looks like our region capital. So at the moment here we've got a small jetty, we have a farm, and we have some undeveloped land. Let's expand that and see what we can work with. So we can get a barracks here. So this is our way to get upgraded men. But we actually need lumber and iron. That's awesome. To construct a barracks for veterans and whatnot. I quite like that. It's not down the military... The mage sort of... The priest sort of stuff. I've been playing too much Hearthstone on my phone. Oh god, yep. So I think I was in the Teutonic campaign. That if you don't build temples, you can get a little bit shitty. Look, my sanitation's fine at the moment. Let's get another farm here in Roskilde. But I think we'll leave everything else. I don't think we can even expand this territory if we want. No, we can't. And I think that's pretty much it. We've gone through diplomacy. King Vladimir looks quite good. Catholicism. Let's have a look at Catholicism, how it sort of stands with, like, the strength factions. France, Catholic. England is Catholic. Even though Henry's king, you never know. Poland, yeah. So it looks like the second Tsardom of Bulgaria. Okay. Most of this is Catholic. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Not really much else we can do. I say let's end the turn and continue. So what are we? Strength ranking 16. Okay, it's not too bad. Oh, we can assign a provincial governor. Okay. Well, let's get a couple of these guys. So we've got Hagel Kier, whoever that is. We'll send him to Scandinavia. Wolfgar, let's send you to Saxony. We have Gorm, Harald, Begsek. Let's bring in Harold into Pomerania. So this has actually given us some edicts here, and I haven't actually read the edicts for Denmark, so this is going to be interesting. We get a construction, which gives us minus 10 cost, growth, research rate, corruption, religious influence, and conversion. Corruption's quite good. That'll save us in the late game. Military research, 1 plus unit for all provinces. Minus 10 construction and growth. That might not be a bad shout. Just spamming that 6% research rate faction wide. Unit experience as well. I reckon I'm going to do that. Because we're not sort of sitting and turtling waiting for my my territories to grow and blossom. Let's go with soldier training. We're going to get some real... Let's spam that and actually see what happens. Like, is that really going to add up that much? Maybe. Okay, let's end the turn and continue now. We're going to be pushing for Sweden in today's episode. I imagine that's going to be my main objective. So we're going to be slowly but surely mustering, gathering the men at Aarhus, and then we're going to be taking our first settlement as the Danes, hopefully. So we have a political obstruction. Let's decree. Let's bring him into the fold. The Republic of Venice is at war with the second Bulgarian Tsardom. And we've got some unseasonal conditions in Scandinavia. Not good whatsoever. That could be one of the reasons that my ancestors, Ragnar, Ivar, Sigurdsson, Uber, and whatnot sailed over. Or a lack of women. I don't know, there's a couple of theories. Okay, well, let's sort by attitude again and try and get some trade rights. Let's renegotiate that decision with the Republic of Venice. I just don't think we've got anything to properly trade. That's what's really the problem. If we can push over to Sweden and start just sort of bulldozing the forest, that would be in our best interest. Okay. Let's get some more riders here. They won't be good in a siege. But look at this. 3 experience. That's fantastic. Let's get 3 units of riders in here as well. We're slowly but surely taking our time, of course. Let's build a farm here. What is the problem? Taxes. Nothing too crazy here. Okay, so can we upgrade our alliance with the Holy Roman Empire? The more I can do it, the better. But a defensive isn't too bad. Papal states as well. They are at war with a couple of factions. I will join their wars when I can. So I kind of just hope they get a bit of a civil war, because we might never be able to take that land, which kind of sucks. Poland, we definitely can have a crack out and move our eyes to, but at the moment we're slowly sinking up some turns. The start of Total War campaigns are quite like this. Oh wow, they're going to offer 1,200 for a non-aggression pact. I'm going to decline, as I feel like I'm more than likely going to be going to war with them at some point. So they want me to join this war against the Sultanate. I will accept for a military alliance only. They're not going to accept. I'm just chucking in a tribute there. Like, look, if you give me a bit of money, I will join this war. 1,500 might be asking a bit much. 1,800. How about 2.4? 2.1. Let's try with 15 and try and squeeze some money. So we're at war with some fuck-off Muslims at the end of the world. Who cares about them? This is Christendom. They're so far away. They might be in Sicily. I don't know. Okay, wow. The Kingdom of France are at war with Bohemia. That's not good. The French are at war with the German state. We've encountered the faction. Look at that. They're in the center of the Middle East. I told you they're in the middle of fuck off nowhere. No concern to me. However, this is just absolutely smashing up my relationship with the Holy Roman Empire, which is good. Venice, I love trade. You slippery bitch. Alright. Regardless, still sinking some more turns in. How goes the mercenary recruitment? Moldovan warriors, they're quite good. The archers are being recruited. Huskars, 400. You're having a laugh, mate. Well, let's get some crossbows in. The longbows are a laugh. Still continuing to sink those turns in. Let's have a look at the Swedish garrison for my own curiosity. 3 units of peasants, 2 armoured archers. Yeah, we need a full stack if we really want to go straight for it. Aarhus, let's upgrade this. Now, what is the fertility like in Scandinavia? I imagine it's poor, and there will be a lot... Oh, it's not too bad. It is poor, but it's not like the good, rich soil within Danelaw back in Mercia and East Anglia. So, we probably wouldn't... It probably wouldn't be too bad here. So, +6 per fertility. We might be better off just to get some goats in or something. That's probably our best bet. Animal husbandry. +40 food. Let's get a goat herd in, Aarhus, and I guess we'll go with pastures next. Nothing else we can construct further in the south. We've got jetties here. We can prioritize food and stuff. I'm actually quite good on food. We got 181. Once we head to winter, we'll really know what the problem is. So we're about to get a public order boost along with that. There's no starts or anything to recruit more. I kind of wish there was. Nah, not really much else. Let's sink another turn into the campaign. We're slowly but surely building up to go against Sweden, our arch rival. So I'm pretty sure a Swedish king or a Swedish lord killed my father or something, historically. Vladimir. Okay, an unseasonal condition. It's winter, and we're still got 73. Let's go with... Oh, we can't get those pastures already in. Oh, that's fine, let's get another goat head there. Yeah, we're actually got plenty of food. which is fantastic. So let's try and vary this up where we can. Look, we've already got food here. There's no harm in waiting one turn. Okay, so we need to continue with our recruitment. What are the stats? Let's have a quick look at this. Morale's... Wow, why do they have so much better morale? They're better melee attack, melee defense. They might even be better like in an auto-resolve or something stupid like that. Right, regardless, let's continue to get these units up. We've still got 1.3k in the bank. The Swedes must have got a whiff of our mustering. You never know, there could be... I was going to say, we probably could get another army here. There could be Russians, Rakuskis, Slavic nations in the forest. They do spawn there. They haven't seemed to have gone against Sweden, which would be my concern. So we've got a couple of options to push into Sweden. We can go through like the Malmo. Oh, who's this? An illegitimate son, Hulfdan. Oh no, we have a bastard, Hulfdan. Here is my daughter, married to Frederick, of course. So that means, in the future, if we ever want to betray the Holy Roman Empire, we're strong enough, we will have a marriage claim. Yeah, okay. Doesn't look like they want to sort of increase it anymore. We've nearly got a full stack here with the king, and we'll make our mark against the Swedes. 4 cavalry units would be perfect. However, it's more than likely going to be a siege, so I'm going to opt for some more infantry just for this fight. We haven't actually got enough money to finish and complete it, so we'll just go with a unit of axemen there. We've got a navy nearby as well. I'm just trying to think, are we better off to go by land? We've got a little bit of public order problems in the south, but it's so insignificant at the moment that it's really not worth worrying about. We're going to be able to take Sweden and then probably just garrison these. Okay guys, welcome to the top of the turn. Huzzah! The goat herd has been constructed. Looks so good. I'm sure Ragnar will be proud. So we have 20 units here now. Are we best to just go straight up through the guts of Sweden itself? I think so. Vladimir is marching out now, moving to the islands of Zealand. I think one of these islands is called Zealand. I think this one is. Okay, let's move the prince. Where? Look, he's going to be quite close to attack. So where's my second son? Gulf. We could bring him in. Yeah, let's bring in Gulf. Relentless attacker, you say? Let's raise another army with you. And let's just get some stock standard spearmen. Well, we're going to go into debt. We're already in debt now at the moment. Would go even further. It's actually only 50, so it's probably not a bad... no, let's not worry about it. Let's try and save a little bit of money. Right, let's end the turn and continue. Harold has gone up in stats. Look, we can focus on food and stuff a bit later on anyway. We have to sink that skill point there, but nothing really else is going on in Europe at the moment. The French are at war with the Bohemians, but nothing really else. We might be able to force a field battle with the Swedes, which would be good, as they have a army outside to their disadvantage. We're one turn away from winter, that's my concern now. Do we suck it up? Or just sort of push to the border here and wait? That's what I'm sort of thinking. We can't even push back to Roskilde. Okay. Here. We might be alright here. I don't know if the Danes are immune to snow attrition. Actually, I should rename this. Winter's Mist. I'll quickly rename it to something. Something to do with Ragnar. Okay, I've gone with Ragnar's Legacy. I was thinking either Ragnar's Dream or something. I think somewhere here is immune to snow attrition. Yeah, Warriors of the North. We definitely want to prioritize that skill. Okay, let's end the turn and continue once more. Ladouce. Skidoosh. That's what it reminds me of. Fucking Jack Black. Non-aggression pack for 15k. No. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Oh Christ, fuck, I love Tenacious D. So fucking good. So about the boss. A long ass fucking time ago in a town called Kickapoo. Right, okay, so we push out here, we're gonna suffer mad snow attrition. So we might as well just turtle up, sit here, and we'll give it one turn. It does look like we're gonna be able to hit the Swedes though, but the more we sort of hold out, the more they can sort of build up. That's the problem. And we haven't got a crazy reserve either. They match us. They probably outnumber us now. I maybe should have gone again. Oh, fucking hell! Shit. I'm tempted to disband the fleet. I spoke about it before, like, we can't afford it. Because that's 150. We'd be able to get a fuck ton more. We just don't need a navy yet. We don't even need a navy to push. We just need to push over here. I'm going to disband this. The entire navy, as we just don't need it. That's going to give us 900. And let's get a couple more dudes in here. Just to sweeten, because I don't know how well we're going to do. That's going to be a tough order there. Aha! So it might be a little bit longer. Look, we could maybe start raiding or something. But it just surprises me. That one settlement, like the AI is clearly cheating. Like we have 4 settlements and we can't even support as much as them. Poland are at war with the Grand Duchy of Lithuania. If we can get some more units here, that'd be perfect. We might just need to go for these spearmen and try and spam them as reinforcements. We can push here now into range. We don't want to attack. We can push here now into range if we want. Be the aggressor, be the trespasser, try and bring them into an attack against me. Let's give it another turn. We could even like throw up the public order, I think we get 18k. That'll push it to 28. I reckon I'm going to do it just so I can get that income in. And then what we'll do, we'll spam a bunch of new units because we're going to need a second stack. Because that garrison's going to be tough. I reckon I can beat that on the field. 2-1, quite easy. But my concern is the garrison backing it up. Prussia. Pomerania, that's fine. Oh, the Council of Carthage. That doesn't make sense. An historic gathering of Christians there, alright. Sicily are at war with Genoa. I could speed things up and alternatively get a bunch of mercs and just sort of go for it. And get it done in this turn. Disembarking, that's going to be the problem. It's just sinking more turns in, isn't it? Just trying to raise this army. We only can support a couple more. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to move out. Get you around here, and we'll start recruiting. Once we get here, we'll get a bunch more mercs. So that's going to support it. That's fine, and we'll leave you here. We could start raiding. It might piss more people off, though. Okay, this is going to be a difficult one, because I'm just surprised how many they spammed, to be honest. They recruited so many, so quickly. Let's end the turn and continue one more. I guess we're giving them another turn. Okay, so you've gone up in stats. Melee attack is probably what we want to go straight for. Don't even worry about Mentor. Melee defense, morale, governed command. Let's go straight up with the command force 6. Gulf has gone up. Guthulf. Let's stay here with you. Okay, you got a little bit longer there to get some more men. That's in the turn. Look, we've got a couple options. We can try and go straight for that back unit, be aggressive. We could sit and raid, which I don't know if I want to do, because they can give you some really bad traits. With other factions, they don't really like people raiding. I could just declare war and sit there and try and bait them out to me. We do have a couple, so trespassing. What's this? Our forces have crossed. Yeah, I know we're trespassing. Latin Empire, that'd be a cool faction. Maybe the Byzantines or something. We can double time, but that's gonna. It's winter. That's the problem again. Okay. We fixed that. Is this gonna rebel at any point? Oh, it's actually coming back into the good. All right. Okay. Oh, it's because of that Carthage event. Right, let's dive back into diplomacy real quick. Can we change anything up at the moment? They're not as strong as I thought. France, non-aggression pact would be fantastic. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. We're on a bit of a roll here. Ah. Bonjour. Je m'appelle... Oh, Sweden can fuck off. I didn't even mean to click on that. Bonjour, Vladimir. Oh, wow. Venice now wants to trade. What is this? Why does everyone want to trade with me now? Maybe because I'm offering non-aggression? I don't know. No. England don't want it, which is funny. Because they're going to get it. They're going to get it soon. Trust. Hi there. Good. We could get some sort of relations with them, I reckon. Gulf. Oh yeah, we should marry off my second-born son. I didn't even think about that. Let's get a non-aggression pact with the Kingdom of Castile. Portugal. They quite like me as well. That's fantastic. Why do you like me so much? Cultural affinity? I don't know. That's great. That's really great to see. We could sort of squeeze money out of them, but I kind of forgot. Okay, I'm going to start going around demanding money from factions and see if it works. The Holy Roman Empire might give me 2.3k. Oh, perfect. I love when the AI does that. When they love you so much, they want to help you out in your wars. Oh, look at this. It's a little bit exploitive, but I'm going to do it. If the AI is going to be that foolish to give me that much money, seeing as they already cheat, I'm going to accept it. The more money we can get, the better, because this is going to pay for our mercenaries. I quickly had a look around as well. I wish there was an easy way to see marriage alliances. There was only a couple which I didn't pursue. There was one in the Crown of Aragon, but she had a couple of bad traits. There was no one really ideal. I should have looked earlier on. It's my second-born son. I just sort of assumed that everyone was married off. The Kingdom of Navarre. That'd be ideal. Look, this is going to pay for our mercenaries. Christendom wants to see Sweden fall by the look of it. Even the French are going to give me money. No. This is going to be taking the piss. Will Sweden pay for their own demise? They fucking did as well. So I do recommend this. Try and demand money where you can to these factions. I don't know why they do it sometimes. It's just insanely foolish. Okay, looks like we're probably not going to get much more. However, we have 10k in the bank now. And we have... Look at this. We're going to be able to spam so much more. This is going to be a massive fight. This is either going to set us up for the rest of the campaign or put us back for the next 10 turns or so. Okay, we have a mission issued. Martial ambition. 20% research rate. Research the following technology, military equipment. Are we even heading that way? Military equipment. Sure, let's do a quick diversion there, because that's going to give us a major boost, because we are absolutely smashing towards improved heavy armor with 106% at our current rate. Okay, let's give it one more turn here. Let's fortify. Let's fortify and get some more of these swordsmen. It will put us into debt, but that's perfectly fine, as we have 8k in the bank now. Look at this. We're going to just be able to spam mercenaries and go into debt, which is good. We're going to continue to get one more lot. Oh, God. It's going to be nearly a 20k battle, I reckon. Let's end the turn and continue once more. Oh, you got to give it to the Swedes. They've done exactly what they needed to do. Weren't aggressive, didn't push against us, sat back, relaxed, and they've declared war officially. Wow, the Kingdom of Sweden has had enough. Let's call our allies, the Holy Roman Empire and their vassals, Bavaria to Saxony to Flanders. Accept the terms, and we've been attacked here today. I'm going to fight this one on the field of battle, do as much damage as I possibly can, because if we retreat, we will take snow attrition, I imagine. So, let's quickly chuck a quick save, maybe even a hard save, matter of fact. So, we're coming up against Gundevald, King Gundevald of the Swedes. We're going to be fighting outside Gothenburg, I guess. So, 3 units of peasants. 1 unit of swordsmen, 4 units of herdsmen. They've got some huskarls there. Longbowmen, crossbows, catapults. So, looking at both the armies, we have more crossbows, but they've got better longbowmen and range. We've got far superior swordsmen. However, we have our own fair share of peasant early spearmen. We're equal on cavalry. So, this is going to be close. This is going to be... And that's just that one army. This second army here is even just that bigger. We are outnumbered 2-1 here. I will fight, because I reckon I can kill a lot of them. But this is going to be such a tough fight here. It's going to be a tall order. Let's fight this one on the field of battle here today. For the Kingdom of Denmark. For Harold Bluetooth. For my ancestors. Sigurd, Snake in the Eye. Oh, I didn't even realise. We're in a fort. Oh my god. Thank the gods. Oh god. We have our... Oh, that's changed everything. I don't think I've played a fort battle defending in Total War Attila probably since the game came out. Probably playing as the Romans. It's probably been like 2 years or something. That's insane. The Battle of Herefnesholt 1222 AD. Oh, okay. So, that's massive for us. We basically have machine guns as arrow towers now. That's awesome. Wow, I just wasn't even comprehending that. I was thinking, gonna have to new box up, turtle up. We can sit back, relax, get the spit roast on the fire up, and wait until the Swedes smash upon our men. Smash upon the shield wall like water on rock. Okay guys, welcome to the battle map. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay, so this is a cool sort of settlement. Palisades here. We can actually even sit up on it. This is different. Like I said, I've never actually defended, so this must be the custom medieval ones. We've got some tents outside as well. The snow is being freshly raked for a slaughter. So, let's set everyone up now, shall we? So, the main attack's going to come through here, I imagine. So we've got 1, 2, 3 points of impact. And I think, evenly, we probably have 3 swordsmen like that. So, let's straight up move everyone in where we can. Going something like this. Oh no. What the fuck? Oh, for fuck's sake, guys. After like 40 minutes of recording, one of the texture packs isn't working. So the Danes have summoned the ghostly men of Valhalla. Heads and fists. So something hasn't loaded in properly. But the rest of the Danes look fantastic. The cavalry looks fine. Even some of the other axe units as well. The Danish flag blowing in the wind. King Vladimir himself. Wherever he is. Oh, here he is here. He looks fine, but it looks like the infantry texture is gone. I might have to back out and try and fix this. Let's just hope it's not permanent. Oh, for fuck's sake, and we can't recruit this unit in the campaign or something stupid. Fuck! Okay, guys, how you doing? Welcome to a quick custom battle. So I've quickly just reinstalled the mod, tried to update it, but for some fucking reason, it is just this one unit here with broken textures. The bloody first tier Gotland Bondier units. I've just loaded into a custom battle to have a look at every single unit that is available for the Kingdom of Denmark unit pool. As I was just sort of testing it to see, every single one of them fucking works, except for those swordsmen. So I guess we're going to have to play that battle with them glitched, and again we're just going to have to wait until we get the upgrade, or maybe disband them. That's just a bit of a pain in the ass. But while we're here, we might as well have a look at the units that we can look forward to. So we're going to go through the front line of spearmen, pikemen, swordsmen, longbowmen, and then cavalry and such at the back, because there's some really cool units that the Danes have to offer. So here are some of the spearmen in the front line. Of course, I believe even these units are quite good. These are the Skjold or whatever. I don't know how to say that. These guys are the two-handed swordsmen. Here are some of the heavy cavalry as well for the Danes. Yeah, but that is absolutely fucking hilarious. That's a problem. That's a glitch. So here are most of the swordsmen here. We're going to be able to see these in active duty for the campaign. It's just that one fucking swordsman that evades us. Archers here are mostly kneeling down in the forest, perhaps. But the Danes do have some quality cavalry. Here are some of the shields as well. Oh, I love the Danish coat of arms on the back. That's really quite cool. Some of the other fiefdoms and chiefdoms. Pushing further down now to our cavalry. Some of the stats on these guys are quite insane, if I do say. Armored crossbowmen. But these are the main cavalry. So let's get back onto the campaign map. And here are the units for Denmark. Okay, guys, welcome back to the campaign battle. And let's get things set up. But that's just so fucking hilarious, isn't it? So we're going to have to play a couple battles with these bold-looking motherfuckers. The battle map has actually changed a bit. So we'll go with shield wall here. That's fine. We really can defend that quite well. I guess we'll zoom out. We'll see how well the glitch is. So it will change in the future, but that's just, I guess that's what we're going to have to deal with at the moment until we get upgraded units, or slowly start moving them out of my army, which might be a better bet. So let's keep these guys here in shield wall where we can. I want it a bit closer if I can, because I guess it's like that, because you can't really see the front, can you? So I guess that, yeah, is like that, which is kind of what we don't want. We don't want this huge ass gap in the middle. We want a strong shield wall. You know what I mean? Like, we want something like that. Why is it spreading out like that? Want it to be nice, firm, and strong. We can't afford to lose this fight. It's going to be funny, though, to say the least. Okay, that'll do just fine. You here can go like this. Yeah, why is it so gappy in the center there? I don't know. Okay, so any spare units, we'll use them as flanks. They even have some of their own spearmen here, which is good. Okay, crossbowmen. Get here as quickly as possible to rain fire and death upon the enemy. You can go that side, but you might be better used on the front. That's a massive ass wall there. Shooting down here might be beneficial. I don't know where exactly they're going to push from, so we just need to sort of spread out and try and get optimal positioning where we can. I guess here, because you never know where they're going to deploy. Okay, let's move the king to the center here then. He's got a rather large general's bodyguard. I do want to be able to flank with my cavalry as best I can, so let's move you here. And I'll keep my spearmen close, I guess, in the center here. Or maybe just put them on each end, a unit. Yeah, let's just do that. I was going to say we could keep them clustered and close. We're better off putting them into a wall to attack and then pushing out with everyone. Okay, cool. I'm pretty happy with that. So we've got some deployable barricades as well, which is going to be massive. I imagine the majority of the assault's going to come from like either these two sides, but I don't know. So let's put a front line of these stones here as close as we can to the city itself. That's not going to work, is it? Because you want to try and get them in here, because this is going to slow down everyone massively. Okay. That's probably as best as we're going to get it there. Let's move the second one incredibly close by if we can. Like, that's good. If they charge cavalry, there, that's the problem. Caltrops for me. We're better off putting them here. Just to really slow every motherfucker down. And you're better off coming here as well. Like, they aren't getting past that. That's going to just massively slow everything down. That's so savage, holy shit. Right, let's move this one here as well. It looks like these guys can actually be moved up more. In particular. But the problem is getting cavalry out on this side. That's my concern. We've really sort of got to pick one and sort of stick to it. Like, that's probably best. That's not intertwining into here or something. Does look like it is a bit. Yeah, that's going super far back, I think. Is it though? No, I don't think it is. I'm just worried about friendly fire, and then we'll keep this one at the front. Put this one over here. I do want to be able to get out with my cavalry. Right, so the deployables are now done. Let's quickly swing back to my crossbowmen and go with a heavy shot. I think is our best bet. And let's start the battle. Let's see where they deploy in the end. So for some reason we don't have this arrow tower here, which is a bit crazy if I do say. So let's move my cavalry out to try and capture it. So the enemy is coming from the far side. The reinforcements, that is, but the main line looks like they're actually going to come from this side. Okay. I'll quickly move my cavalry here, just so we can cap this. Yeah, why is this not under our control? Don't know. But the Swedes are now slowly but surely moving up. Okay, shit, so moving up. Let's form my cavalry here. So here is the king, the man, the myth, the legend, the descendant of Ragnar'S. Looks like the main line's coming from behind. The Swedes are slowly but pushing in now, accustomed to the snow and wintering slopes of Gothenburg. Catapults are nearly out. I should have pushed. I should have pushed my cavalry out there, because they need to get out now. I was hoping... We're going to have to go now. I was hoping that this would be my back point. I was hoping that they would attack from another side. We've really just got to go. Like, we need to get out of here, because if we're going to neutralize this catapults, we've got to do it now. And we're going to get slowed down. Come on, you fuckers, go! You have the order. So that watchtower is now being destroyed. If we can somehow funnel through here, the better. Pull this way. Get away from their main line and go. We're going to cop an archer fire here, which is fine. Drag everything out here and go. So it looks like everyone else is going to get a brunt force on the main line. So it looks like my cavalry's actually evaded them now, which is good. So keep on going. They've got units here, but it's fine. What I really want to hope for is go for this. We want to push out and try and hit their catapults. So some are engaging me here, which is fine. They're capping this outer tower here. We're going to have to redirect my crossbows massively here. And for some reason they can't go on the slopes. If this battle could go any worse, they can't deploy out of this. They're stuck here. Fuck this game and this stupid Russian mod. Sorry, this is quite a good mod. I quite like it, but fuck me. It's like pulling teeth. Right, fire for that. You're good. They're fighting them. That's fine. Go for this catapult. Neutralize this for the love of God. You need to get out of here because there's fucking two-handed pikemen coming at you. Right, you're good here. That's fine. Alright. Get off this. Or, yeah, get there or something. Fuck. Okay, they're actually routed, which is perfect. But somehow get around here for the love of God. Alright, they're gone, which is good. Yeah, swing around here to help. So we've got a nice little cavalry engagement on the outside. I will get some cinematic shots, but we'll just sort of have to see how we go. Okay, start peppering and firing into this. You need to get over here. Fire into that. Just keep on going. Right, so this cavalry's getting swarmed here. We've neutralized their catapults, which is the main thing. We might have sacrificed these 3 units to cavalry. We are outnumbered 2-1, as I did say, so we're really fighting for the king's life here. Reinforcements have now come. Focus on the archers. Because when they charge into cavalry, we're going to be fine. But that's the main thing here. So push into this. God, if we could somehow hit that general, that'd be perfect. We might be just sort of wasting our arrows. Let's move the king up. Let's throw some abilities down. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to throw all my spearmen over here. Because this is the main line that's fraught with danger. And probably needs it more than anyone else. Okay, so how well is this doing hitting them in the back? That's not too bad. Like, hit this. Like, if you can kill their general, that'd be perfect. Like, sit and hit this all day, but come on. Okay, so my cavalry here now is engaging longbowmen. God, yeah, their cavalry is just swarming mine. Okay, they're coming in now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and pull back and hide my cavalry. Because we're going to need hammer and anvil strikes to win this. So just try and pull my cavalry out then save them is probably a better bet. You guys can sit here and hold all you like though. Crossbowmen, how well are we doing? We've whittled their general down to a 91 as they are currently sitting behind us. We're getting some good shots off here with my crossbowmen. I think continue. If we can somehow kill their general, that would be superb. Continue to fire into this nightmare. So we've got a nice little engagement here. Let's see these headless fools go to work. My God, they've poisoned the world with mushrooms. All I see is floating heads. So they're probably doing all right in this. You just don't really know. Oh. Yeah, I guess it's working. Okay. Their general's got 55 left. It looks like they're just crossbowmen are coming out. Oh well, they're gone, so we might as well just charge them. I wanted hammer and anvil strikes, but it looks like we're not going to get it. They're charging head on into this now, which is a bit crazy. You can sit down here and pretty much hit these guys with impunity, so please do that for the love of God. You'd think that somehow I'd be able to get up on the walls. Okay. Fire into that cluster. Yep. They're retreating. So, we've lost. Okay, let's go through the count, actually. So, we've deployed 2,522. We have left, sorry. We deployed 2,820. Fuck. It's late in Australia, I apologise. There we got 2,519 back. We have killed, wow, 14k. Once we start getting on par, we'll be laughing. We're holding them there. I can't wait to see the stats for my arrow towers, because it's just going to be insane. Okay, let's continue to pepper into this where we can. Hold, brave sons of Ragnar. Right, continue to hit this. If they're going to sit side on at the wall here, give them hell. Hit these guys here. They got no bloody shields. Crossbows. Cut them to pieces. Litter them with bolts and arrows. Yeah, we're going to have a field day against them. Okay, they're good. Just chilling here. Nothing wrong with that. Fire into this if you can. Fire into that. So they should be... They must be hemorrhaging mass casualties there. Look at this. Still continuing on, which is fantastic. They're in a full retreat now. These guys are holding perfectly in the snows of Denmark, or Sweden. The Danes hopefully will remain victorious. We've had a lot of fights over the years in Gotland. Swedes versus Danes. We need a united Scandinavia. A utopia, if you will. But the Swedes and Danes are clashing here. Arrows and traps hold the Swedes at bay. We might be able to get them. Everyone's cool here. Everyone's Gucci here. Continue to hit them. They're holding fine. Cool. Once we get on par, we'll be laughing. Ammo-wise, we're doing so well. Just so well. Continue to fire into this where we can. We're still holding them off. This army here isn't even moving. And there's no need, as arrow towers still whittle them down. Okay. Still holding here where they can as well. Right into the thick of it. You got to give it to the Swedes. To be fair, they should have held. They pushed out against us rather foolishly. We've got a full army in reserve, basically. We will do once we have mercs. But then that's it. She's all over Red Rover. Sweden will be mine. Okay, how well are we doing here? Continue to pepper into this where we can. You got guys here as well. You should be hitting that. Alright, continue to hit into this where you can. How are we going casualties wise now? We're nearly on par. And they doubled nearly as many. They deployed nearly as many as we did. So we're getting some nice shots here up and over. We're arcing our shot quite well, even though they're cross bolts. It's just because the density of them so great. They're just getting smashed. There we go. Skewer Swede. Let him squeal like the swine he is. The Schweinsteigers! Let's get the Schweinsteigers! Pig farmers is what I called them. There we go. Spearmen are still doing a tremendous job. But the archers will be the MVPs of this. Crossbowmen. But yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, where you'd like me to expand after this. Once we take out Sweden, we've got Poland. Poland's strong, though. Maybe we push into the British Isles. Is that our next objective? Everyone's in a full retreat now. I am at, yep, wow, 16k remaining. I'm going to get my crossbowmen to target their Swedish knights, which are just sitting here. They're not charging them in now because we have spikes. Not there though, but we do have spikes here. They're not going to do that. They're not going to push this. To be fair, it's pretty hard to break an encamped stance like this. Fucking mad Swedes. We have Stockholm Syndrome. We have the Stockholm. Oh, you crazy fuckers. What are you doing? Charging out. Oh my god, they're throwing cavalry into the pikes. That's what we wanted. I'll fire into that. There's a couple of units still here. Huskars. So let's move them up. You can sit here. I want you to get that cavalry. Yeah, they're charging in with their cavalry here. That's bonkers, man. They're just going to get absolutely carved up. If we could raise the dead... There's going to be about 5,000 in the fucking dirt. Let's continue here. I might even speed things up. Let's switch to a different round and try and have a crack at their spear, the crossbowmen. Let's have a crack. Not too bad. Everyone's holding there just fine. Let's switch to different ammunition and try and knock out their archers. I don't know how well it's going to go. So I guess we just sort of sit back, relax, soak up the damage. There's no point of charging out. Getting everyone killed for a couple of archers. There's no harm in moving crossbowmen out because they seem to be just sitting there. They're gone. Good. Running after crossbowmen and archers is my main concern. So try and target someone. Get everyone to target one. I think that's what we're better off doing. Like, target one, focus everything we've got, then move. Just keep on getting these volleys off. Because they're just sitting there. 103. They're just sitting there though. Maybe we're better off getting these archers. They got good shields though, that's the thing. So as much as you like sort of picking targets, you might as well pick... Oh, they're nearly gone. You have a crack at them. Oh, sorry, these guys that are like a bit routing. Could charge my general out. But how many have we lost? We've only lost 1,000. This is going to be a crazy victory. This really is. Yeah, focus on these guys. Light, medium, medium. They're about to rout here in a sec. I don't know why their cavalry is just bugging up there, but it seems to be. Keep firing with the crossbows where we can. They're about to get a full retreat. Once they rout, we'll stop because they're actually out of ammunition, so it doesn't really matter if they charge or whatever. That cavalry's moving up now. Oh, it's been initiated somehow. Right, they're routed, which is good. Yeah, they're coming in for me. No, let's go for it now. Let's charge. Let's charge, brave men of Denmark. The day is ours. Let's finish things off. Once and for all! Let's get the king out as well. Yep, that's it. Victory. We have victory here today. Let's run them down. A worthy victory. Come on, General. Wow. 5,231 Swedes tried to seize the fortress. Oh, fort rather, not fortress. It's not as grand as I made it sound. Not at all. But we've won. With nearly headless men. What would have made the Swedes see such a thing? I think mushrooms in the water. We poison them somehow. It's a hallucination. Oh, my Swedish impression. It sounds awfully like the Dutch accent from Austin Powers. I love gold! Gold member! Alright, let's run down the remaining stragglers where we can. There's only 2 units in that. They're going to evade us and probably on the right side. Let's end it then. Wow, a close victory. Fuck off, I reckon. Right, okay, so Vladimir, 2,820. We lost 1,048. They deployed 5,231. I can't actually see how many we killed though. But it's a close victory. Who did most of the work? Woo! Crossbowmen. Look at that. 75 with the general's bodyguard himself. Didn't really count. 80 with the spearman. My swordsman did okay. 128, 51, 34, 40. Crossbowmen were the main MVPs. 381. 226, 270, 855. My cavalry, apart from the 42, they were quite atrocious. We neutralized their catapults quite quickly. Their archers did a number on me, but they just couldn't push and break through the fortified stakes and stones of Denmark. Okay, guys, welcome to the campaign map. Close victory. We lost 2 units of our cavalry. We killed their king. Destroyed a fair few of theirs. So, we've got a couple of options. We can take on the 9% replenishment with the 300, or we can kill them. Let's kill them as 2,000 escaped. Will they press me again, I wonder? Nope. It looks like it's going to be pushed to a siege, but my reinforcements are close by. So, we've got that going for us. So, that was the battle for today's episode. I reckon we'll try and auto-resolve the siege out now. Worthy Bride. 32. I guess. Close victory. War has been declared. Sicily and the Swiss. Aragon against the English. The French. Maybe a couple wars sort of just came on. I don't know. Regardless, we can push up here and rendezvous with the king. And we can get a couple of bowmen there. So let's get some swordsmen here. We'll take a turn there. And we'll take the archers and whatever they've got. That's fine, because we really just want to auto-resolve this one out and try and throw everything we've got. Could hire a bunch of merc ships though. And just really go for it. I think it's probably our best bet. So 3k, it's easy. We can get rid of these guys. Anyway, right. Let's chuck a quick save. And let's end the turn and continue. Once my movement points are back with the king, we'll start besieging the Swedes. Ah, they've pushed for Aarhus. And they're going to kill the prince. Oh no! Shit. They're going to kill Guthulf. Oh, and they're going to take Aarhus as well. There's no way we're winning that, I don't reckon. Oh no. We have killed the Swedish king, and as a consequence, my son has died. Poor bugger. Aarhus has now been sacked, but at least he left a child of his issue. Thorstein is next in line. Oh no. Guthulf, forever young. Halfdan, a bastard son, and Thorstein, who is 7. So Thorstein is next in line. Oh no. Guthulf. He was declared heir as well. Gulf still remains alive. Oh no, we cannot allow. What is this? We've captured an old man spying on our troops. He has already admitted his guilt. What we should do with him. Train others, recruit him. Let's recruit him, because it's probably going to give us a spy, you never know. You know what I mean? Okay, we have to push against the Swedes here. And slaughter every man, woman and child for my son. Let's move my second army up now into proximity. Can we hit in one turn? We cannot. So how much siege equipment can I recruit? Like 2 in this, like 3 or something? Probably more ladders is probably a better bet. Yeah, let's just go with that. Ah, that sucks. Aarhus is probably going to be sacked again. We might have to stick our taxes up slightly. Is that going to rebel? It is too. That's one off rebelling, you fucker. Might be able to squeeze a little bit of money out from someone. Because... no. Maybe we'll try find someone. Yep, we managed to get some money from Venice actually, so we're going to keep in check. Good. Okay, let's give it one more turn. Gulf has gone up in stats. Let's get some food and minus construction. I imagine ours is our best bet. But it looks like that that Swedish army is going to get back there. We couldn't attack because we didn't even have any... uh-oh, we've just come across the Republic of Novgorod. That's just what we need. Fighting Slavs after we're murdering our... what are we? Scandinavian comrades. Prussia. It's like the White Tree of Gondor. It looks quite cool. Okay, so we have our own scout, which is perfect because it would cost us quite a bit to get scouts. Anyway, where's Novgorod? I want to see where they are. We cannot. Regardless, the army's here now. This is make or break. We must take this settlement now in order to resolve. And we have it. Sweden is defeated on the field of battle. And we have a decisive victory as well. Victory! We have victory here today. We shall loot and occupy the settlement to recover our funds. The last of the Swedes now rot away in the water. I don't even know who this guy is. Lutprand. I don't know who that is. Regardless, I imagine now the Swedes are dead. Kill. And is that it? Is she all over, Red Rover? Yep. The Swedish have been destroyed. England are at war with Toulouse. Another caliphate has joined against us, which isn't good. Okay, well, let's get rid of all these mercenaries. We don't need them. We do not need them for now. Okay, tech-wise, we're nearly actually there. We nearly actually hit this, which is crazy. But regardless, guys, on that note, unfortunately it's time to end the first episode of the medieval campaign on Total War Attila, playing as the Kingdom of Denmark. We've had a massive first episode here, so the deal still stands. If this video can hit 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. If not, you just have to wait a little bit longer for this next upload. This is going to be a longer series. I can see myself doing probably 10 episodes on this, but we'll sort of see how we go. Let me know in the comments now so I can read, and tell me where you want me to expand. I can probably imagine the general gist, and you guys probably are going to agree with sort of my ideas of pushing into the United Kingdom, Northern France, try and follow a similar route for Björn Ironside, push down into Iberia, sack Italy, maybe even take Kiev. Let me know in the comment section down below. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you would like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.